Hello. Good evening. Happy Thursday. Hi, Ina. Oh, yeah, you can come up.
I was just sending out some invites right now.
People are, yeah, it might be a smaller live. Like, this is not a normal.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't know what trance mediumship is. I
yeah.
can't really share the live. If you guys in here could, like, share, I can't figure out how to. Now, because someone's here, I can't share. I don't know.
I'm going along sharing the live.
If you guys could hit hashtag FYP, hashtag trending. So basically, we have 5 people in here. Hey, Mojo. I'm just gonna have you guys seen trance mediumship before? Show of hands. Now, has anyone seen channeling before? See people channel? Bashar, Abram and Hicks. Um, so let me see. I'm just gonna. It's dark now, but
Yeah.
so um so I am going to basically do channeling, but in a deeper state. So I'm going to alter my state during breath work. Yes, you have Kim, but not under the red lights. So, and Kim likes it, so I'm glad you came back. Kim's seen it before. And so basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to sit here for a good 5 to 10 minutes and I'm going to breathe. I might drool a little bit on myself. Okay. My head might fall down like this. It might come back up. I usually am a drooler. Okay. Just let it happen. Because what I'm doing there is I'm letting the spirit world, instead of speak to me, I'm letting them use my mind. I'm letting them use my body. I am voluntarily letting this happen. This doesn't, it doesn't hurt me. It feels odd. It doesn't hurt me. And it's completely a partnership. I want it to happen. In fact, I've been developing for years to get to this point where I can sit under the red lights. So I will just sit and allow spirit to blend with my consciousness. I've set the intention already. My team and spirit knows that we want to speak, and we'll let them speak. And what I encourage you to do when spirit speaks is feel. Feel the message. Don't pay attention to me if my face is changing, if I'm drooling. I want you to feel the message. When a medium is in trance, the message should always be loving, kind, supportive, uplifting. It's not dark in any way. The reason why I'm sitting under the red lights, and sometimes, yeah, it can look a little creepy, especially if I start to drool and my head's bobbing around, is because white light is very bright. The red light is softer. So energy, it can be seen with our eyes. And everyone, and that's why you see ghost hunters and stuff going with infrared cameras and using red lights, because the energy is more visible under the red light. It's softer. So if there's orbs or things, or like, usually watch this side of me right here. I want you guys to watch here. Spirit usually will come in and stand here right beside me here. And so the red light is just because the energy is more visible under red light. And that's all it is it's energy, right? That's all you're seeing. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not hurting. I want my chair not to be white.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not hurting. I'm not hurt. Um, my voice doesn't change fully yet, but my mannerisms do. The way I speak will change. So really, not just pay attention to the message, but pay attention to the medium. How does the medium's mannerism change? How does, like, is there changes in the face? Do you see any movement? Do you see any orbs? Do you see and put what you guys see in the chat. Now, after Spirit speaks to you, they may or they may not, we never know, say, we are ready to take questions at this time. If the spirit world want to answer questions at this time, then you're more than welcome. Ina will facilitate that.
Yes.
And the questions are of a metaphysical nature because I'm using what's now called my trance philosophy guide. So she's going to come and speak. But on Saturday, I'm doing a Zoom event and those questions can be directed in a medical nature. But this is what's called trance philosophy, Tim. And you would ask, what is karma? What happens when you die? Does everybody reincarnate? What's the difference between an animal soul and a human soul? Things like just, is there a hell, right? If you kill yourself, do you go to hell? But don't use that word. We'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
If you're unalive. Sorry, TikTok. I forget. And so I'm going to have my sip of water now.
Okay, I'll put
So,
myself on
and
mute.
I didn't, so hi everyone. If I didn't, I don't see everyone's usernames and I don't see everyone very well. So this is my group shout out to everyone who's in the live right now. I'm saying hello to everyone here. There's 20 of you. Hello. Yeah, hello everyone. Hello. I'm going to have a sip of water. And I'm going to begin to alter my state. So basically when I come out of trance, I feel really, really kind of high. So I'm going to breathe in a funny way and just get really, 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 really relaxed. And then I'm going to start speaking. And we'll hear what Bruce has to say. This is, oh, hi from Michelle's mom. Yeah, say hello to her for me. I bet you her yard. Tell her I want to come and I bet you she has a nice yard too. I love Michelle's mom. We're the oddest of pairs. Yeah. But hi, Sherry. Okay, so now I'm gonna have water. Everybody, I'm gonna do a demonstration of trance mediumship. Trance mediumship is like channeling, but I'm in a deeper state. I'm a little bit more out of it. So Bashar, he channels. Abram and Hicks, he channels. I'm just going to let myself go a little bit deeper and let them take a little bit more control. That's trance. The reason why I'm sitting under a red light here, well, you know, the Ghostbusters, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. You know, all the ghost hunters, they all have red lights, right? Well, there's a reason for that. Energy is sensitive to light. The white light is too bright. You can't see it. But under the red light, you can see it. I want you to pay attention here behind me. My spirit guides like to stand behind me here. Oh, and the light just got brighter. Did you see that? To me, it seems brighter. I don't know if it seems brighter to you, but it just seemed brighter to me. My spirit guides like to stand here. I may look a little funny, okay? My head might droop. I might this. You might see some drool coming. That's just because I'm really, really relaxed. I'm not in pain, and nor is it harmful to me. This is all voluntary. The minute I start to become restless is the minute spirit will leave because they don't want to hurt me. So I'm just sitting under the red light so you can just be more like see the changes. It's easier to see the energy. I may look a little funny. It might look a little creepy. It kind of does. The first time I seen it, I'm like, this is creepy. But it's just so you guys can see the energy better. Its energy is more visible under red light. It's softer. That's the only reason why. And why I look drooly and I'm out of it. I literally am I'm in an altered state, right? I'm kind of woo, but I'm doing it myself. I'm hypnotizing myself by breathing, and then spirit will speak through me. So again, pay attention to my mannerisms, the message, how it makes you feel. Notice just any changes around my mouth. If you see any orbs, if you see anything like on the screen, any shadows from behind, pay attention to the tone in my voice, the cadence in my voice, the gestures in my voice. Those of you who watch me all the time, think about how I act normally and then when I'm in the altered states. And trance mediumship, working in the altered states, actually like this, is my most favorite way to work as a medium. So with that, I'm going to just go down. We call it, so a little mediumship jargon, I'm going to go down. I'm going down. So I'm going to go down into trance, and I'll see you probably in a half hour, 45 minutes or so. I won't have any recollection when I come to. And yeah, I'm just going to sit here. I haven't trance spoke in some time. I haven't dimmed in some time. I go to a blending circle, but we don't really speak. We just blend. So give me about 5-10 minutes or so to really get a good blend with spirit. And hopefully they'll have a message that will bring you some insights and some love and some healing. So thank you for allowing me to work as your trance medium. I have a spirit team. Their name is Bruce. And without further ado, I shall bring you Bruce. Yeah, and I'm going to sit here and look funny for a few minutes. Well, good evening, friends.
Good evening, Bruce. Welcome.
We are very honored to be here with all of you this evening, for we want nothing more than to know you, to work with you, and to be a part of thy spiritual journey. For each and every one of you are light beings. Your light being, we're light being. We are all light beings. Sourced from the same consciousness. Sometimes, when a soul journeys, and we will correct most of the time, souls feel lost, like they are not connected to Source. But we assure you that is false. You see, each and every one of you wanted to learn, wanted to grow. So the soul decided to incarnate here, to what you refer to as the earth, and what us in the world of spirit refer to as earth plane or physical reality. And by incarnating here, many souls develop amnesia and forget that there is truly no separation from universal consciousness. That is a part of the divine plan for you to remember. That is why you are here. And that is why we speak with you this evening, to remind you that all of you, each and every one of you, are light beings. You are love, compassion, and a frequency of the highest. And if you take nothing from our discussion this evening, we want you to take that with you. Because there are many different conscious beings on what you refer to as the planet Earth with you. And the energy of the planet Earth too is going through great change at this time. Earth, or Gaia, as she is referred to, is also a conscious being, just as yourself. And the earth, too, is learning, growing, ascending, friends. And when one makes great change in their life, it is usually not because everything is, well, as you would say, peachy. It's usually because there is great despair, agony, or health could be at risk, a relationship could be on the line. So one will make great change. So things might happen on the earth, and things are already happening on the earth to bring about great change, to bring about great peace. For we are, friends, entering, as it speaks about in the Christian Bible, the 1,000 years of peace. But there will be more hardship, because it is in times of trouble that we grow. You don't just take a seed and put it into the sunlight. You cover it with the earth. And from darkness comes great beauty. Great beauty will come out of this year. There will be great suffering, but suffering will bring about necessary change. And you are a special group of souls. Oh, so very special. Because you chose this incarnation at this time. And most souls incarnate on the planet during this time have experienced trauma, hardships, not because they are being punished. No, quite the opposite. It's reward. For the greatest trials, reward us with the best wisdom. Life experience is invaluable. And what experience is gained in this lifetime is stored in thy consciousness. your warrior souls. You're evolving. And when the energy gets to be too much and life gets a little bit too heavy, go back to your heart. Be the compassion that you wish to be in the world. Just be compassion. And we walk with you. For you all have a team. Warriors of the light, guardian angels, ancestors, protectors. We in the spirit world don't attach to labels, so feel free to choose whatever word to define us as you wish. But we are guiding you every step of the way. We can't rescue you. Oh, there has been many, many times that we would like to rescue our medium, but we've been given a medium that likes to learn the hard way over and over again. You just have to speak out for us. Ask for a sign, and we will be there. When first connecting to the world of spirit, it can be, well, overwhelming. Ideas and beliefs you thought once real no longer appeal to you anymore. And there will be an adjustment period. But nothing your soul can't handle, because remember, friend, you wanted to be on the earth plane at this very time so you could grow and evolve. You asked for this. And we love you in the world of spirit. And when you are willing to accept us, we are willing to work with you. When you are willing to embrace change, we are willing to help you change. It is a two-way street. We will never impose on one's free will. One must come to their awakening on their own terms. But for those of you here today, you are ascending. You are awakening. You are getting more synchronicities from the universe. It is not a coincidence. There is nothing wrong with your mental state of being. You are enlightening. We thank you for allowing us to share with you. We are forever grateful for your collective energy and providing a safe place for our medium to share. May you all be blessed. At this time, we will take a question or two if anyone has.
Yes, thank you, Bruce. Thank you for coming here before us today. Anybody have any questions, metaphysical questions? Our souls, how many times does it travel through and through, and how many times do we have to go through more?
Let me see if I understand the question correctly, friend. How many times do we go through, and do we have to go through more and more? How many times do we go through existence and incarnation to the earth plane? Is that what one is asking from?
Yes.
Time is an illusion. For the spirit world does not have time. So we can't give you an actual number. It doesn't work that way. Not about numbers. It's about evolution. It is about clearing one's karma so one can evolve on a conscientious level. One soul may incarnate to the earth eons of times. Other souls may incarnate only once and choose to have incarnations in other realities. But it is very common for most souls to have several incarnations on the earth plane due to the law of karma. You see, friends, there needs to be a balance. If one had an incarnation on thy earth plane and was riddled with greed and loathing for others and showed no compassion, one may choose to come back and live a life with disabilities and in poverty for two reasons. To clear karma from the life in which they choose to be greedy and lack compassion, and merely for the experience of being a disabled person living in poverty. Though the number of incarnations is personal to each soul, there really is no, as you would say here in the physical plane, number. But we have noticed in our observations, souls with challenging lives generally have been here a few times before, and they're coming to clear their karma so they can ascend. And our friend who asked the question, the earth has thrown you curve balls, as you should say, in this lifetime. That's because your soul is strong enough to hit the curveball out of the park. Your soul wants to clear its karmic lessons, to evolve. We hope that gives you a better understanding.
Oh, yes, it does. Thank you so much. Is detachment the same as letting go?
Why, yes, friend, it is basically a synonym. Letting go, detachment, eliminating, tossing. As you would say, same stuff, different pile. But detachment, we know for our medium, can be, well, tricky. Because our ego, well, our medium's ego, tells her that she needs physical things, things outside of herself, to feel whole. Or the ego will tell her she is not good enough, or she needs to be a certain way, or have a certain status.
Mhm.
And being in the physical, the energy here, the vibration here is very low. It's a slower vibration. And a soul forgets that they're, well, living an illusion, and their attachments, even to people, are not actually theirs. And with some practice, anyone can learn to detach. Oh, yes, friend, it's very easy. Bring yourself to the present. Thinking about your credit card debt? Are the collectors calling right now? No. You're chatting with me presently, so detach from it. Your ex-lover, You can't get over him. You can't stop thinking about him. Well, you've sat and listened to me and my friends in spirit speak. So yes, you can. So when problems arise, become present, become aware. For this reality was created by you. A video game of your own creation so you could obtain spiritual evolvement. So one does have the power to detach mind over matter. We hope that makes sense. Sometimes our terminology is a little confusing.
Oh, it does make a lot of sense. Thank you, Bruce. What is one of the most important things we can do to help heal the world right now as an individual?
Be love. Be love. Don't judge another. But don't settle either. Once one truly loves their self, the vibration of that soul is increased. And the vibration of others will increase. Have you noticed if you smile at a person you've never seen before, just in a passing by, they generally smile back because you're raising the vibration. Don't judge. You see someone in a relationship and there is a big age difference. You're not in a relationship. You see someone cutting their hair and dyeing it purple. Is it your hair? Well, why do you even care? When one is compassion, what is love to thyself and all things, it will spread. Also, laughter. Laugh with friends. Laughter raises the vibration and does wonders for the planet. But be what you want to be. Be authentically you. And when one feels not like themselves, maybe you're having an angry day, where you're grieving, go back to your heart space. Go here, friends. And each time you go back there, you will do wonders for the collective and Gaia. At this time, we will return our medium. She sat for some time. Thank you for being so generous and letting us speak with you this evening.
Thank you, Bruce. And on behalf of everybody here, we thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts and for the wonderful messages. Wow. That was so amazing. That was... Yes, everyone's saying thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You're welcome, Gia. Wow. That was so amazing. Now, if anybody wants to say if they saw anything, heard anything, felt anything, as for myself, Tiff, I want to cry most of the time and laugh at the same time because he was funny. They were funny. They told us some things about you. Things you gotta work on too. So they finked on you.
Uh-oh, I got in trouble.
You got in trouble, yep. But it was just...
Thanks. And look, there's actually like 40 people here because I'm
Yeah, and I got 17 through mine. So, yeah, a lot of people are saying thank you. It was beautiful, amazing. That was the first for me. Are you okay, Tiffany? Yeah, she's fine.
Okay, so so actually when I come out of the trance, I'm high. I feel like I'm high.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit fucked up. Like I don't even kind of remember my birthday or anything. Sometimes when I come, I can't stand up right away. I will fall.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm okay as in the sense, like, remember I said I'm gonna alter my state. Kind of feel like, I just did a bit of mushrooms or something. Like I feel kind of, that's how you know you did trance, right? When you come out, you feel a little bit fucked up because it's like it's voluntary mind control, right? So when I come out, that's how you can tell I'm a little bit like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You
And you
look
can see it, like I was like,
great.
whoa.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I looked like I did, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Oh,
look
that
like
is
you did a lot.
crazy and powerful.
Yeah.
And we
And Kate,
started at 7, so they spoke for quite a long
yeah,
time.
they did. They had
I
a fantastic message. It was so profound
You look
about the
done.
spirit, like as the souls, and wow,
On my regular lights.
calling me out on my credit. Skate. Yeah, I guess there's a few of us in here. They did.
That's another thing. They bring up issues that are relevant to people in the chat, and my
Yes.
eyes are
Yeah.
closed. I don't even know who's in the chat.
Yeah.
So that in
Exactly.
spirit, even with my eyes closed, will bring up things
Yeah.
that, like, I don't even know who's here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Joe's here. Hi,
Yeah.
Joe. I don't know who's here.
Sherry,
So
Brady, Kate.
Mojo, Candy, Ina,
Yeah.
Joanna.
Margaret.
Joanna's a real person. I actually blocked Joanna before. Shout out to Joanna. I didn't think she was a real person and I blocked her. But you know what she did? Instead of getting mad at me, she just sent me a message and said, "Hey, Tiffany, I think you thought I was a TikTok agent and you blocked me." And I'm like, "Oh, shit, sorry." And I'll unblock you. So if I don't say hi to you or if I accidentally block you, just shoot me a message like Joanna did. And yeah, it happens. So
Yeah.
can you guys you liked the message? So for me it's very important to have feedback actually, if you guys would be so
Oh
kind.
yeah, they're talking about how Bruce called a lot of people out on here. Kate, Kim said they called me out on the purple hair comment. I said that today to someone. Now I'm going to mind my essence because they talked about if you see people, be kind, be loving. So if you see somebody walking with the purple hair, be kind to them. So I guess Kim must have said something to somebody about purple
Well,
hair.
see, and that's so funny, and that's how you know about
Yeah.
the spirit guides and if it's
Yes.
real, because I'm sitting in the chair, my eyes are closed, I have no idea who's in the chat, and spirit are bringing up events that because they know everybody who's in here. They
Yes.
know.
Yes.
That's why I love trance mediumship more than
Yeah.
evidential mediumship, because right. And then when I do my evidential, when my medical mediumship, I'm in trance. So
Yeah.
you're asking the spirit doctor. So
Yeah.
too, I kind of like, but my eyes are open because I work differently than philosophy, but it's the same team that
Yeah.
answers the questions.
Yeah. And Sherry
I
says,
don't know.
Tiffany, my entire body is tingling. So people are getting different
It's funny.
experiences.
So that the body is tingling, that's the energy. Is one of my spirit guides an older lady that looks young? Yes. Did you I have watched you enough to know that was not you. I have
Very.
no words. Yeah, that's why I'm addicted to trance mediumship. It's way cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's cool, right? Like I
Yeah.
love it. And you get really cool answers, and actually a lot of people watched it, so I'm surprised.
Somebody's Kate, long white hair, longer thin nose that turns up and a tiny bit. I think I saw her yesterday over your shoulder and saw her face on yours today. Oh, we got somebody saw one on your face.
Yeah, so that's when you see it on
Yeah.
my face.
Yeah.
That's called transfiguration. So that's what we're going for, is transfig. And my aim is to do is to be able to start sitting under the red lights and having your loved ones go over my face. So that's what I'm developing. So right now my spirit guides are starting to appear, but I'm hoping not too much longer. I'm hoping within, like, it's starting to sometimes happen, so I can bring your loved ones in right over my face and you can
Mm-hmm.
have one. Wouldn't that be nice to see your loved ones in heaven? It is
Yes.
possible. It just
When
takes
it
a
is.
long time to develop. And
Yeah.
that's called a transfiguration medium. And that is my goal. So when you guys send gifts and things, and I say I use my TikToks money, that I actually pay a mentor to teach me how to work under the red lights.
Mm-hmm.
Because my goal is to be able to have your loved ones come in over my face. And so I'm looking at for 2026 entering a year mentorship program.
Well, thank you,
Thanks,
Sylvia.
Sylvie, for
Thank you,
that.
Sylvia.
Thank you. So that's what I actually do. I use all my TikTok gifts to
Yeah.
pay for my trance development. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you to the gifters. There were people that gifted here today.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Oh, yes.
And just to get like the red, I want to buy a cabinet now. It's like $400, like to get all the light bulbs and stuff, the equipment. And I'm gonna need eventually an infrared camera. See,
Yeah.
that's another thing. Trance mediumship, you need the setup. Like My
Yeah.
house right now look like I had to like black out. This is that white screen that's normally behind me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
She had to black everything out. It
I
took a
have
lot
to
of
black
work
because
for
it's
me
too
as well.
bright. Look how bright it like when I lift it up, it's too
Yeah.
bright, right?
You
Like
had
you
to go
can
around and change everything right up
see,
so
look,
we could see.
see how much brighter that is behind
Yeah.
me,
Well, yeah, for sure.
right? So, I'll have to go back and watch. So
Yeah.
yeah, did you guys? I'm like face changes. Aw,
Yeah.
thanks.
Your voice went different. It was more, yeah, I don't know, softer, gentle. Like it was really loving.
Thank you, Kate.
Not that you're not loving, but
No,
it's
but
a
that's
lot more,
like
you know?
more, but I'm not like
Deeper, yes,
I'm actually
deeper.
not. So I have a lot of trauma, right?
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
have a lot of trauma.
yeah.
And I was pretty much abandoned by everyone.
Hmm.
And I survived everything alone, right? So I
Yeah,
have a good heart. I'm a
hmm,
kind person.
yeah,
Like I help people. Oh,
yeah.
I like the psychic hands. Thank
I know,
you.
I love those.
But I'm not an overly friendly, like, let's be besties kind of
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
Right? Like if there's someone that needs help, I'll help them. But like I'm not like the like going to every work outing and being super social. No thanks.
no, yeah, yeah.
Thanks,
Is your voice,
Mojo. Thanks,
this
guys.
is your voice, your body, your look a little different in the face.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
my goal is to eventually look completely different in the
yeah.
face. And see, in that in the red light, you're able to see it a bit more, but that's what I use my TikTok money for. And
Hmm.
then there's an internship. It's a lot of money, so I'm trying to save for next year.
Oh, you guys are
2020.
so wonderful.
That's
Thank you
sweet.
for
I
sending those
love that
gifts.
one. I love that one. Oh, I want so
Yes.
many of those. I like the princess crown. I like it. I want to be a
Yes.
princess for Halloween.
Uh, and
And
then
I
crafty.
want to do a mentorship. So here's another thing for evidential mediumship, right? It took me 7 months to be able to do that. 2 years to even speak like 3 words
Hmm.
because it's voluntary mind control. Oh,
Hmm.
thanks,
Wow,
Ken.
Kim, thank you. Yes, fairy godmother.
Fairy godmother.
Yes.
What's that? A salagadoo, a bippity boppity boo.
Yeah.
Together. And what do you got? Bippity boppity boo. A salagadoo, me, a mishigaboo, roo. The thingabob that does the job is bippity boppity boo. Oh, a salagadoo, a mishigaboo, bippity bop. Actually, Cinderella Man is one of my. Oh, I went away.
Oh, you got a flower crown.
You magic, believe it or not. Bippity boppity boo. A
Yeah.
salagadoo. I'm gonna get my.
Hi, Diane. Is this going going with you?
Oh, wow, look at it. Thank
Oh, the
you.
butterfly brooch.
That was
That's
pretty.
nice.
I love the butterfly. There's cool ones. Tiffany, have you ever yes and no. So I'm just starting to watch now. Um because in the beginning it freaked me the fuck out, especially sometimes. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Is that the devil and the angel? Oh, that's a cool one. That's me. That because it freaked me out at first because I didn't want to be a medium, right? And then I thought, holy shit, they're changing my face. And so I didn't watch it. But now, like, into my confidence, like, I had a hard time in the beginning with the trance, especially when you're told you're crazy your whole life, you're alone,
mhm,
like, right? And then so I don't normally watch myself,
mhm.
but my teachers now are saying, okay, Tiffany, you have to watch yourself. And like, we're even watching the videos. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
aw. Cats are hugging you.
What was a cat, right?
Yeah, cat paws.
Oh, my Miles. Oh, well,
Yeah.
look at this.
More
You
flowers.
guys
That's so
probably don't
nice. Oh,
want
thank you,
it. I
everyone.
don't know if people know. Oh, I don't
Thank
know
you
where I
for
put
all
it.
that.
I don't know. I had it earlier and then I put it somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I moved everything around. Here it is. I knew it.
I'll find out Happy Ann if we can watch it.
What?
No,
If I
Happy Ann is asking if you recorded it, can we watch?
I recorded it and I'll try to figure a way and I'll put it on YouTube.
Okay.
I got-
Yeah, that's so neat.
I actually love flower
Yeah.
crowns and like
Yeah, we have.
sometimes I have a patch dress actually that I'm gonna wear probably on with my flower crown. Like I just go out in public like this
Mhm.
because who doesn't want a flower crown, right?
Exactly.
Well, I
Exactly.
like them. And I got my wand.
You got your wand.
Oh yeah,
So
I walk around sometimes my neighborhood. Like, do people think I'm fucking nuts?
who
But I
cares?
know everybody. I know like Gloria, Bruce. The whole neighborhood knows me.
Yeah.
The barefoot lady with the flower crown and
Yeah, it does suit you. Dana says, "Oh, it's pretty. It suits you."
I love that. I have a really cool patch dress I like to wear it with. I'm gonna make you a purple flower crown.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I love flower crowns.
Hmm.
Yeah, with the little pentagram maybe in the middle of the flower.
Oh, that would be cool.
I love flowers like these.
Yes.
They're not that hard to make actually, but I
Yes.
just like them, right? But
Yes.
I'll figure out how to download it. But I
Well,
thank
wait
you
till you
for
see this
allowing
one.
me to do
It is so
trans.
awesome.
I'm really appreciative of you guys being open to trance mediumship because it is different than evidential
Mhm.
mediumship. It's very different.
Flowers come out of your head. That's cute.
And giving me a safe space. So on
Yeah.
Saturday at 7 p.m., I'm going to do with my friend Raylene Parsons. She's a galactic healer, and when she transforms, she actually aliens go over her face.
Oh, I
She
can't wait.
channels. Well, I don't know if we're gonna work under the. We're gonna do more of the healing.
Yeah.
So actually, we have an agenda. So we're gonna come in. We're gonna do an introduction. Then we're gonna do a meditation. You guys are gonna be led through a meditation, and then you're gonna be have go after the meditation have a light language activation and healing, like a light language healing.
Ooh.
As you're getting the light language healing, I'm gonna balance the chakras in everyone and cleanse the
Yes.
aura. And then after that's all done, I'm gonna go into that altered state again, and then you're going to be able to question Dr. Barry. So my spirit doctor. So the questions, you know how this time they were metaphysical about karma, about what happens when you die. Well, on Saturday they'll be more of a medical nature, like I don't know, I'm having why do I have bloating all the time, or um I can't sleep. I'm an insomniac. Is there something I could try that would help me? Now, you have to understand that this is a holistic metaphysical approach to getting medical information. It doesn't replace an actual medical doctor, it's just an alternative approach to get a different insight, if you will. But by no means should it ever take the place of regular medicine because I myself have no medical training. It's just an alternative
Mhm.
approach to getting more insight into personal health.
Yes.
So there will be a time to do that.
So it'll be 7 Mountain Standard Time, right?
On Saturday, yep, or
7
9
Mountain Standard Time. So I'm in Ontario, so that'll be 9 o'clock Ontario time.
p.m. But
Yeah.
the
PM.
lady that's doing it with me is in Western Australia. So that's 9 a.m. on Sunday for her. So, because
Wow.
she's
Yeah.
14 hours ahead of me. So it has to be like evening and morning,
Yeah.
right? We don't want to do it like someone's like, well, why? It's like we can't really do it at 5 because then that's 7 in the morning for her, right? We want to
Yeah.
give her some time, right?
Yeah. To get up and
It's the
do.
time changes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the hard part.
Awesome, Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll have, and then that's the thing, and you'll have two healers scanning your body at once. For
Yes.
the
Yes.
eclectic healers. Yeah.
Ooh, can't wait.
And
That's
so
gonna be
it's good.
so
You'll get to,
awesome.
and that's what I mean by like when, because I will be altering my state. Like, so you'll
Yeah.
be able to question the guide about your medical, not me. So, like, when I was just talking, when Bruce was just talking, I'm going to go into that state and you'll question the guide about your health when I'm in that state.
Mm-hmm.
So, it won't be me. We're going to get Bruce to answer your medical questions. But Bruce is not a doctor, Bruce is a light being.
Yeah.
And any information heard from the light being always should be double checked by a doctor.
It'll be on Zoom. BJK
It's on Zoom,
on Zoom.
and if you look at my story, I think I have it as a story, but keep checking my stories on TikTok. But if you go on to my Facebook page, you'll see it. So if you don't follow me on Facebook, um, I suggest that you do because that's my most active social media page. And the
Okay.
Zoom link is there, and it's a free event.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you want to send a donation, you can because our time is valuable,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a free event because a lot of people are like a lot of people know what psychics are and they know what mediums like evidential mediums are, but this is next level, right? It like and seeing a medium sit under the red lights and things. A lot of people haven't been like they don't know what it is, right? So just
Mm-hmm.
given the opportunity for people to experience it, because people are like, well, what's a light language, or
Yeah.
what's a medical mediumship reading, right? Or what's a chakra balancing?
Yeah.
So it gives one. It's one of those things like with the trance, like there was people saying I never seen trance before, but that was cool and you could tell it wasn't really you. It's like
Yeah.
one of those things you kind of have to experience it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? To really, you can't really describe it until you kind of go through it yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, if you go on Facebook, it's on Tiffany, aka the Odd Oracle. All the details are on there. And then every other day I'm posting it on my TikTok. Keep checking my TikTok stories for the link information.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Joanne.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. You guys have no idea. Like, you guys literally pay for my tutors, for my mentors, and they're all in Europe, right? But it's expensive. So if like a mentorship, like if it's like 235 euro a month, it's
Mhm.
like that's like basically like double.
Yeah.
Just
Wow.
just a little less than double. Yeah, it's
That's awesome, Kate. How old is your son?
oh, happy birthday to your son.
No, he fell asleep listening to
I
Bruce
thought he
tonight, and he
oh
usually
I thought
doesn't. It takes him a long time to fall asleep, but he fell asleep to Bruce.
I'm not surprised because
Yeah.
spirit will come. Children usually do. Boom.
Yeah.
It's the vibration of them. It's
Exactly. And it was the same in the UP ceremonies. The spirit seemed to put the children when they come into the ceremonies, put them right to sleep right away. Like the first thing
that
children do is they fall
that
asleep.
puts them to sleep. Children,
Yeah.
yep, babies,
Hmm.
yep.
Yeah.
Um, that's
What they
because
see.
that's so me transforming. The next level is the UP ceremony. After that,
Yes. Hmm.
I'm almost there, Ina.
Oh
Ina
yes.
loves
You're
this.
getting there fast.
Ina's actually seen a physical medium, so she
Yes, I have.
knows.
A couple of times. Quite a few
Yep.
times actually.
So Ina knows what can happen. And when I told her today, okay, I'm gonna set, she's like, do it, do it, do it, get the red.
Yeah.
Ina, Ina likes it. Because yeah, like, oh well, we're waiting for the day when it will happen, right? The ectoplasm. But
Oh, that's awesome,
that's
Kate.
that's my first steps now is to have my face and stuff change. And then the other stuff, but that's a good sign, the children falling asleep. That's a
Yes.
very good sign. That's a very good sign.
Yeah, very. It's amazing how much you've grown already, even since she started watching you, Tiff.
Aw, thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's what I really want to be is a trance medium.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you guys can tell when I do the other mediumship, I'm like, wait your turn, rah, rah, rah. But when I do trance, you notice I'm a lot more calm,
Yeah.
a lot more like,
The
hey.
spirit is a lot more calm. Not you, the spirit is.
Yeah, but even when I come in, I'm a lot more happy.
Yeah. Yes, you are. Yes.
Well, she's in, so I just did, so I'm not just an evidential medium. I'm what's called a trance medium. And I just worked very hard in trance for like, I
Yes.
so hard, I chugged my whole water and for the last hour. But if you come back, and I don't promise, the only way to actually get a guaranteed reading is to book and pay for a private one, right? I charge $80 an hour, $50 for 30 minutes. Canadian dollars, that's cheap. $50, you can get a mediumship reading. That's the really only way to guarantee an actual reading. But I do come on every Tuesday at 8 p.m. and I do free evidential mediumship. Free. I'm in Calgary too. I don't do readings in my own home because it's way too small. But depending on where you live, I can come to your house or I have cafes that I go to. Like I have 3 cafes that I rotate at and they let me do my mediumship there. And even the Starbucks, oh, you're an old, or there's Zoom. I do most of my readings on Zoom anyway. Why? Because um, I want to be able to travel the world someday and work remotely, doing readings and travel the world. That's
Mm-hmm.
my plan. So, and most of my development has been on Zoom. Like I learned to do trance on Zoom. So I'm comfortable working on Zoom. People like in person, and I only live in a small like studio apartment. And in November, like rents are coming down, and if I'm not paying $2,000 a month for a 1 bedroom, I'll get a 1 bedroom, and then I'll do readings in my house.
Yeah, that'd be the best bet, Brenda, to get a hold of her, and you'll be able to get a nice private session with her, and ask the questions you would like to ask.
Yeah, because that's yeah. Or I come
Mhm.
live every and my rates because I want to be the people's medium. See, because when
Mhm.
my husband died, I was charged $180 an hour to see a medium,
Mhm.
and I couldn't afford it. I did afford it, like, because I was desperate, but it was a stretch, and I had to like break the bank to get the $180. And I just figure like $80 is a reasonable price. And it's
Mhm.
more than money than I ever dreamed of making an hour. Like
Mhm.
$80 an hour is a pretty good salary, right? I think, right?
Yeah.
So, when you come from nothing, like I come from a trailer park in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. I never thought I'd make $80 an hour. So I'm quite content to make that. And I mean, one day if I get really famous, I might have to put my prices up, just whatever, but I don't think I would ever charge more than $100. Like they're already celebrity mediums, and that's another thing. Like
Mhm.
Teresa Caputo, one time I
Mhm.
went to see her because I wanted a message from my mother because my mother loved the Long Island medium. And well, guess what? I paid $120 for the tickets, and she only read for the VIPs, and they were like $400 a ticket. So I didn't even have a chance of getting a reading. So I thought that's not really fair. I spent $120 and I don't have a lot of money. So
Mm-hmm.
I just thought I just want to make it affordable for people. I'm the people's, and the thing is, I'm a developed medium. I have some good mentors. I take training, but I want to have a good, like, I want to be a good, credible medium for the everyday people who just don't got 200, $300 an hour.
Just to let you know, Brenda, because there are people that watch these lives, and because you've put a lot of information on here in this chat, don't Tiffany will never reach out to you. You have to reach out to Tiffany because there is a lot of scammers just to protect you
Yeah, so
because of
yeah,
the
so
information you put in here.
what happens, Brenda, is people watch these lives. And in like 2 weeks from now, you'll get a message. Oh, beloved, we feel that a young lady just recently passed. This could be a daughter. She has a message for you. Give me $50.
Hmm.
But listen, no, if a medium comes into another medium's chat and starts going on about how they're a medium, or if they start blowing up in your DMs like, oh, be like if they have to go into your DMs and look for um a reading, they're not a good medium. Like run away. Like why, right? Like I don't even have a website. I have nothing. Nothing. I'm strictly word of mouth. I have a waiting list.
Yeah.
If you're a good medium, a good psychic, you will never need to solicit business. If you're accurate, people will book with you. You just got to
Mm-hmm.
be accurate. So if they're soliciting business, they're probably not accurate. Run away.
Yeah. Just be
But I do
careful.
feel your daughter,
Listen.
did she like always wear her hair like up? I feel like her hair was like, I feel a ponytail. Like I feel like a messy bun or a ponytail, your daughter.
Yes. She said
Yeah.
yes.
But dark, kind of darker hair, and I feel like a thin, like she was skinny.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
And like, was her passing like like a sudden passing? I don't feel like I'm sick. I feel like I'm here and gone.
She always had a messy bun.
Yep, that's what I feel. Messy bun. And I don't know. You can't see, but
Yes.
like, um, and was it substance like related? No. Okay, but was it like did she choose like or like because I don't feel it was a sickness. Don't tell me. Oh, so her kidneys. So she was sick. But was she yeah, and did she do dialysis? Show me like a ribbon. Was she on the waiting list for a kidney transplant? And I feel is there two yeah, is there two kids, either one of two kids or two kids? And you were there for her passing. She knew that she was going to die, one. But is she one of two kids? Does she have a sister? Or January, February, something with the month of February, the number 2 with her. I don't know what that means. She had Tibet? What does that mean? Two brothers. Um, I feel like too she had a husband, like there was a partner. A partner. Yeah, maybe yeah, like they were like maybe not officially married, but like they were, and they never had a wedding, but I feel like they were common, like they were very serious. She's kind of like my husband, like I don't know if they ever, what else is she showing me? I'm hearing, like that's, like she's showing me a rose. Is there going to be roses at her funeral? Yeah, because she loved him. Yeah, yeah, okay, because she's showing me, and it's her funeral, like, is it Saturday? Yes. So she's here. She's in heaven. She's crossed over. She's fully crossed over. Now, this kidney disease, did this just start happening like a few years ago? Or is this a genetic thing? It sure did. Yeah, I know. Just out of the blue, right? She's saying out of the blue. I never, no, 21 years. Is it a genetic thing? And I feel like she wasn't very old, like 30s. No, it just weak kidney. But I feel like she would have had it like in school, like in high school, like she had it. She was so my age. Yeah, so she had it in her 20s. Don't tell me anything about her like she would have been 43 or the month of May, nothing. You know why I say wait for a mediumship reading? Because you're too emotional. And you start giving me all the information because you just want to know, is she okay? Is she okay? She hasn't even had a funeral. She's been gone what, 72 hours? But you're emotional. You're all over the place, right? And you probably won't even remember the funeral. Like you just got to get through the funeral. I feel like I don't know. She's that song. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. And I feel you will see butterflies. You will symbols of a butterfly. She will watch for the butterflies. It might not be an actual butterfly. You might walk into a mall and see a butterfly on a mug. Or look, oh my God, yes. So you're getting the hope you did the but it's already see. But so your daughter's able to come through right away, Mom. She's in heaven. She's fine. You're not fine. She is. I feel, is there going to be a cremation? Yeah. Yeah. Not, yeah. Yeah. I feel that there'll be like, and she's giving permission to separate the ash. I feel like there's people that want vials of her ashes. She's given permission for that. But it's us that suffer. She's completely fine. She's in no more pain. Um, because she was funny, right? Like, I feel like she was a funny, like, she had a really quick, funny, she could come back with a comment. And she's witty again. Like, she has that witty sense of humor again. That's back. Um, but us, we're emotional. I would say get through the funeral and wait a month or two to let your head clear, then come for a reading. Although I can't stop you, you can come whenever you want. But the first 30 days, you're gone. Like, you're gone. Like, you can't, like, you're functioning. You're not with it. You know what I mean? You're just not. Like, I don't even remember, like, my husband's funeral. $15,000. I remember that, but I don't remember the funeral. Yeah, and you will be. I'm going to just be honest with you. You're going to be broken for, well, the first year. You'll be the first year, and then you just kind of get a little more used to it each year, but I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for you. You just lost a child. This is going to be the worst year of your life. Like, it's hard. So you get your good support system, you get your friends, right? You make sure you have someone to talk to, right? And you reach out when you need, because the first year is tough. And then now too, and then that's another thing. When you lose someone, I remember, like, trying to plan the funeral, and then you're like, and it's a lot of work. And then like, when someone dies, you got to get their death certificate. Like, it's like it's a lot of work. And you get, like, what, 3 days off work, 4 days off work. It's not enough.
Yeah.
It's not. And, like, there's no easy way. It's the first Mother's Day, right? Will be rough. Then, of course, Christmas is all right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't ever go away, but it becomes, you get used to it, if that makes sense. You get used to it. Yes, Margaret's lost a daughter. Yeah, Margaret's lost a daughter.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, about the same age as your daughter. Hey, say, don't do anything for the first year. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, Joe. Don't make any big decisions for the first year. Joe's right. Yeah, don't do anything for the first year. You just gotta, like, and right now, for the first 3 months, you're just gonna exist. You'll just be existing. Like, you just lost a child. Like, it's unbelievable pain. That, like, Ina has also lost a child. Margaret has lost a child. There's a few people here that have lost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it's so early too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all you and pain, and then you'll feel numbness. You'll feel pain for the first, and then in about a week or two, the numbness will come in, and then it will come in waves. You'll be numb, and then the pain will hit, and then you'll be numb, and then the pain will hit.
Yeah.
And or, like, you'll be in the grocery store and her favorite song will come on over the speaker, and you might have an emotional breakdown in the grocery store. Anger can come up too. Make sure you always have Kleenex in your pockets. Yeah, like, lots of Kleenex in the car, in your pockets, little packets all over the house. Like, screaming helps. If you could scream into a pillow, right? Like, right? And you gotta, like, I feel, is there a grandchild? Like, is there a grandson? Like, right? And yes, yeah. So yeah, because she said, like, you gotta be a grandma now, right? Like, you gotta. So, but no, it sucks. Like, and I don't even know what to say to people to make it easier. Like, you just gotta, like, you got to just feel the pain. You just got to go through it. There's nothing, you just got to go through it. And then one day you'll wake up and it'll just be there, but it'll be less intense. And here's, you know what? And like my husband, he chose to go. So I was angry at him, right? For many years. And last year on July 3rd, and I wasn't even at his grave in like 4 years, I was like mad, right? He chose to go. My life got fucked up after. How dare he? Blah, blah, blah. But then as I evolve and I heal, like, right, I'm able to forgive. And so last year on my wedding anniversary, now he was gone 7 years. 7. I had a complete fucking mental breakdown and bawled my eyes out and cried at the gravestone 7 years on my wedding anniversary, and that it took me 7 years. So that's another thing. It could come in waves. Like it never really goes away. And like even today too, I was thinking, oh, I gotta go. I bought a scrub brush and I got a little like ice cream bucket, and then I gotta go to because and wash because like when I was there in the winter there was bird poop on the headstone, but we got to like you're responsible for your own headstone, right? So now that spring is coming, I go and I put like little solar lights and I clean them. I'm gonna clean the grave, but it hits you in waves. Like my birthday, I haven't celebrated my birthday since 2015 because my mother. It's just not the same.
Yeah. Pain does go away, and a good memory starts coming in.
Well, the
It's been
pain,
over 40 years for my baby
but
that passed.
what's not the pain, like the missing them never goes away.
No,
It
the missing them
becomes your
never goes away.
normal. That's what I
Yeah,
mean. Like
yeah.
that longing will always be there. Like but it just learn to accept it, if that
Yeah,
makes sense. But like you'll always like as long as you're on the earth plane, you're always it's like okay, for example, a person they get their leg cut off. In the beginning, it's really, really hard, right? They still have phantom pains, but they're not as frequent and they learn to get around, right? Next thing you know, they're like running in the Special Olympics with a fake leg. Losing a loved one is kind of like that, right?
yeah,
It's very painful in the beginning. It never really goes away, but it gets easier. It just gets
yeah.
something that you can cope with, if that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to
That's
say.
a lot better. Yeah,
Yeah, but you'll always miss them,
yeah.
right? You'll always like
Oh,
it
yeah.
will. Some the other day, like I was in the grocery store and like Weezer came on, and it was the song that my husband always wanted to sing at karaoke, and my eyes teared up a little bit. And I was just and I was like, "Oh, hi, Casey," and then, but like, you always miss them, but it just you get used to it and you get to accept that they're in spirit and you will reunite again. It gets easier.
Yeah.
It really does. It will get easier, Brenda. It will. It will. It's
Just right now, you're hurting.
it's too soon.
Too early. Yeah,
Yeah, it's too raw. It's too traumatic, it's too fresh. But spirit was able to come through.
yeah.
Right?
She came through. So,
Yep.
let
I
you
was
know.
able to pick up on her energy. So she's around you. She's there and she's around you. Yep. She
She
is.
hears everything you say. She feels your pain.
Yep, you can yep. And usually they linger like most spirits that I've met always they all go to their own funeral. Every one of them. No one misses their own especially in the beginning, they're definitely around because they're worried about their loved ones, right? They care that their loved ones are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so well, thank you. Look, it's 8:44. It's a good time to
Wow.
come on. It
It
was a
is.
very good live.
It
Thank you
was
for allowing
awesome.
me to work as your trance medium. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank
And
you
yeah,
for
I'm
bringing
gonna
Bruce out. Ask her to leave you something around the house for you.
No. Oh, for me. I don't
Messages around. Oh,
a sign. Well,
yeah,
she's gonna leave her butterflies, and I think she already is.
yeah,
Yeah, you can ask Spirit for a sign. Joe's right, she'll send
mhm,
you one.
yeah.
Yep. And she came through already. She's here. She came through really quick. I was easily able to get her energy.
Well, there you go. She
Yeah,
already
like
did.
easily able to connect to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're sending you, well, Saturday is the day of her funeral. 7 o'clock, I'm doing that energy healing. It would be good for you to get energy healing after that funeral to balance everything out.
Oh, yeah, that would be good for her.
Oh, it would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Energy healing is very good for that, for grief, for broken hearts, for
Yes.
anger. Oh, yeah, it's very good for
Yes.
that.
You're welcome, Joanne. She said thank you for blocking her, Tiff.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, see, like I block, like, oh, wait, well, we don't want to talk because I don't
No,
want to live in the past.
no.
That's what I
And
mean. Like I block Joe, like I don't see, right? Like I'm very visually impaired. Like I'm cross-eyed, I just don't see. And I know like Crafty Crow because her background's yellow, Ina's is pink.
mm-hmm.
Joe's, I can't really see Joe's, but I know that like I can see his Canada flags, and then I can see like
Misty, hello.
yeah, like his sunglasses. That
Yeah,
he has sunglasses.
yeah.
But like I don't really see that clear. So Joanna's, the way it looked to me, it looks because it has a ring around her picture. It looked like she was an agent because agents usually have like ring like frames around their picture. And so I blocked her. And you know what she did? She didn't freak out. She didn't get mad. She didn't have it. She just said, Tiffany, I think you thought I was a TikTok agent and you blocked me. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I will go and I will unblock you. And I
Good
unblocked her.
feeling.
And now I know who she is and I know her profile picture. So
Now you'll
so
know.
if I don't say hi to you or if I accidentally block you or something, it's not on purpose. It's not intentional. I'm not trying to ignore you or be a bitch. I don't see. And if something like, and sometimes, yeah, oh, that looks
That's
like
why we
a,
always ask people to please write in caps so Tiffany
yeah.
can read your messages
And
because she's
even when it's
very,
in caps, I'm still
yeah, still
like it's
looking.
still
Yeah,
difficult for me to
yeah,
see.
yes.
So
So if
that's,
she doesn't say hi to you, don't get offended. You know, she doesn't mean it.
I
It's
can't
just
see.
she can't see your profile. She can't see your little names that she
I
knows
I
up and
see.
down.
So the thing is I see dead people better than I see living people. For
Yeah,
real, true story.
yeah,
So right, so like I might not see you, but I can see your dead loved one. So you have to forgive me if I don't say hi.
yeah. Or if you want her to say hi, just say, I'll take Brenda as an instance. Say, Brenda says hi. You know, keep it
Yeah.
simple, keep it straight. And then she'll see that.
Or
Brenda says hi.
Ina, can you get Tiffany's attention for
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Get Ina's attention to get my attention.
exactly. And I can get Tiffany's attention very
Because I'll
quickly.
look for Ina.
Yeah.
Hello.
Ramsey,
Uh,
hello.
yeah, so that's because it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm really, so we should try and do trance more often. Trance
Yes.
on TikTok.
Yeah. You could do your Tuesday night
Well, I'll
talk
always
to
do talk
spirit.
to spirit because yeah,
Yeah.
and then maybe
And then
Thursday
Tuesday you
trance
could do trance.
when I don't have readings.
Yes.
That's another thing is I don't come on a lot live during the evenings because I usually do like two, sometimes three private readings a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like so, but I could leave it so that I just don't do readings on Thursdays and do
And do
trance.
trance. Yeah. Yeah.
And it'll get me better at trance too.
Exactly.
Or I do it, and I felt this time it was good because I could feel my body getting hot when I was
Yeah.
speaking. I'm like,
Oh
okay, the
yeah.
guides are here, the guides are here. So I'll have to go and I'll
Start
try and
believing in yourself
download.
more.
I'll try and figure out how to download it and
Yeah.
then put it on YouTube.
Yeah. But watch it because they do have messages for you.
Oh, Rena's laughing.
Yeah, because I'm getting payback.
Oh,
I loved it. I loved it.
really? I gotta watch it.
When they were talking.
Oh, I'm gonna try to. It was actually a really good demo this time. I
Yes.
think probably maybe the best one that I've done
Oh
so
yeah.
far.
Oh, supreme.
Oh, yeah, we're
Supreme.
getting better.
Supreme. Yeah.
Oh, and that's another thing. I should get I need a black turtleneck. If anyone has a black turtleneck, because it's even better to cover my neck too.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, I'm hot.
Oh, there you are.
This is my actual shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, but not when I'm in. You gotta wear black. And it's not scary, right? It looks creepy
Yeah.
though, kinda. Does it? I find when I first seen it, it looked creepy to me.
Not really. It just looks so calming, so peaceful, so gentle.
And yeah, it's just
That's the way
easier
it
to
came
see.
out. Really gentle, really like, I guess, to not put fear into the people that are coming in that's never seen it before, you
Well,
know?
look, it looks weird, but
Yeah.
and if you see a trance medium and their spirit guide is like makes you feel okay, here's an example. One time I was in a trance circle, I was like, whoa, I never fucking went back.
Hmm.
The spirit guide came through and was complaining. When I was on the earth, I was a nun and I had to wear a habit and I was like, holy, I
Ooh.
don't know what that is, but that's not trance. That's
No,
not spirit. That's not from the light.
no.
When a medium is channeling like I did in trance, it will
Yeah.
be a message of love. And you'll
Yes.
feel it. Like people said they wanted to cry. They felt they wanted to
Yeah.
cry. You'll feel moved like that in
Yeah.
a good way. If it doesn't feel good like that, leave. Just go. Just go. They're not channeling from the light.
No, no. Yeah, her body would seem a little scary to watch. But like that's what she said when she might drool, her head might, you know, drop and stuff like that, but it varies, I guess, to each spirit that comes in to talk.
And it's not because I'm possessed,
No.
as Hollywood would like to believe.
Yeah.
It's I'm really relaxed.
Yeah.
So I look and then just like under and the soft light is so that you guys can see the energy. And if
Yeah.
you watch like Ghost Hunters or Ghostbusters or right, they all have their red light and their infrared cameras they set up
Mhm.
because energy is visible under the red lights.
Exactly.
That's why. And so sometimes you'll see like orbs and things. And one lady said she's seen another face come over
Yeah.
mine. Well, my goal and what I'm working towards, and that's is having your loved one. So say for Joe, I would sit under that red light and your dad's face would come over mine. That's what I'm working towards.
Hmm.
That's what my hope.
So the more
And
she
if
could come on and do this with us, the better for her and the more we could see.
the more you can see in the
Yeah.
yeah, it's a win-win for us all,
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
It's
It
better
is.
for me because it gives me a space to do it.
Yeah.
And it's a good because you know what else they were doing? They were bringing up things about like purple hair, which someone was like, holy
Yeah.
shit, I seen purple hair. Or,
Yeah.
right? So they were actually bringing up events
Yeah.
that happened in people's
Lives. Yeah.
life. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They were using examples from other people that were on the live, and they're like, "Holy," And some of the other stuff, I can't remember what it was that somebody said, "Yeah, I can relate to that because that's exactly what I was listening to, a song or something, or something somebody said.
And that's not a coincidence. That's spirit knowing who's in the live and what's
Yeah,
happening in your, even there could be 50 of you in the live and they know what
yeah.
all 50 of you are doing. That's why I love trance, because they're
Hmm.
so intelligent. The
Yeah.
intelligence of spirit, they're very clever.
Hmm.
They're very, very, very clever, man. They're
Yeah.
really smart. And that's why
I. Yeah.
I find the information to be more accurate. And
Hmm.
I'm starting to do readings in trance where I go into trance and spirit will do your
Oh,
reading with
wow.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would really like to see that video again and listen again because they did say something to me too.
Ina loves the trance. I think you like it better than the evidential too,
Yeah.
because you can see evidential mediumship
Yeah.
all the time.
Yes. Yes.
Of a
I
thousand mediums on here that do it, it's like, but the trance, it's
is
not.
not. It's a rare thing to do. Yeah. It's a rare thing to see.
Well, out of like, so right now, statistically, because it kind of goes psychic, the medium, trance, medium, transfiguration, medium, physical medium. Jesus was the ultimate physical medium. Like physical mediums, they can produce ectoplasm, apports, they can like levitate, some of them, like they're really cool, right? I'm working
Yeah.
on it. And like the transfig, that's like just below that my face changing, that's like
Hmm.
a step below. So
Yeah.
um out of 100 mediums, 20 of those mediums are capable of doing full authentic trance.
Hmm.
20 out of 100 mediums. Out
Wow.
of those 20, five will go on to demo it. Five. Out of those five, one will be actually known as a trance medium. There is no, like, to be. So the National Spiritual Union, they train mediums in spiritual churches. It's like to be a medium in a spiritual church, takes between 5 and 8 years. And
Yeah.
you can get a certificate, and there's a program to do it. There is no program to be a trance medium. Either you
No.
can do trance or you can't. Like, it's
Hmm.
not. And even myself, when I
Hmm.
started developing mediumship, it took me 7 months. 7 months I was up on platform. Within a
Hmm.
year, I was doing readings. Trance, 2 years just to start speaking. And I just started working under the lights
Hmm.
like this year.
Hmm.
So, like, it's a lot of dedication, it's a lot of work. Every Sunday morning, I'm up at 7 a.m., sitting in the circle, and hoping to get into a mentorship program for 2026.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, I really want to be known as a trance medium. Like, it's my
Oh,
dream
cool. Yeah.
is like trans evidential medium, like trans first evident, like, because I think it's like, if I can, you guys can come for a reading for me and I can start shape shifting to look at
Hmm.
like your loved one in spirit. How
Hmm.
cool is that?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
that's my ultimate. Hey, Bruce, I want to shape shift to look like people's loved ones in spirit. So be it. Yeah, so that's called transfiguration
Yes.
medium.
Hmm.
And yeah, and it's a lot of setup. You need like the equipment, the red lights.
Hmm.
Ideally, I'd be in a pitch black room with no light at all. But we work with what we got. We got it darker in
Oh
here. Like,
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
It worked.
it works.
Crafty
Yeah.
Crow, and she could see the joy in my eyes.
Huh?
Crafty Crow said she could see the joy in my eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
even me. I have the joy in my eyes too. See it?
Yeah.
I have the joy, joy,
And
joy, joy
Saturday,
down in my
she is
eyes.
doing this on Zoom. So if you look at her,
I'm doing medical mediumship though.
yeah,
Medical trance.
medical mediumship,
Medical
trans,
trance. So instead of asking metaphysical questions, you ask questions about your health.
Yeah. So you can still catch it Saturday, and it'll be 7 Mountain Standard Time. Okay?
If go to my Facebook page, check my stories, and the link, everything is on there. Screenshot it, get the Zoom ID, right? Because
Yeah.
all you need to do instead of right for Zoom, it will say join a meeting. So you go to your Zoom and you hit join, then you enter the numbers
Yeah.
where it says join, and then the password is spirit, small s.
Yeah.
It's all on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
gonna
go
go
there.
now
Okay,
because
yes. Go get some rest and
oh, yeah, I'm usually not. I usually I know it's really bad and I shouldn't.
direct questions, Crafty Crow, about yourself.
Oh no, like
No? Oh, okay. General
like
medical questions?
no, like actual medical mediumship. Now it depends on who we're drawn to,
Okay.
right? Like because you have to understand the other ladies in Australia.
Yeah.
So there's going to be people from literally all over the
All
world
over.
there.
Yeah.
People like medical mediumship. I'm the medical medium.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what happens is I have issues, Tiffany, with my bowels
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. I sit, then I go into that state. But when I'm going into that state, I'm focusing slowly on that question that you had. Then the doctor will come. And then usually what happens, I'll be able to know your blood type, what kind of prescriptions you take. Like one lady was having like this rash. And then I was actually able to tell her the doctor just started her on this new medication and it was interacting with this other medication that she was on. And the doctor was even like, holy crap, and booked a reading with me because the doctor couldn't even believe it. And I have no medical training, so you
Mm-hmm.
never know like how she's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other day I was in a healing group and like we're supposed to ask, what do you want us to work on? And so I was partnered up and then right away I looked at the woman, I'm like, sit up straight. You had surgery on your spine. You need to watch your posture. Your doctor, you're a type 1 diabetic. Why did you eat a donut yesterday? Spirit wants to know why. And like so sometimes that will come like that too and it just starts I start so it just depends on the person.
Yeah.
They might give hi Carla, how are you feeling? So it just depends on um like the person and you never know what's going to come. But like Dr. Berry has woken people up from a coma. She's diagnosed things. She's removed like pain on people. She
Mm-hmm.
like she like and you're gonna have two healers. So she works differently for each individual and each person, but she can give insight like and then when I start looking at you, I start seeing your body like an x-ray. So I can actually look at your body and see all the bones that you've broken and everything. And I don't know, no one's really taught me how to do that. It just happens.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's really awesome.
That's
So this will
medical.
all happen Saturday, everybody, on Zoom. Check her profile on Facebook. She has all the information right there, and she still goes under Tiffany the Odd Oracle. So look it up on Facebook if you're not on her Facebook.
Well,
And
yeah, it's called medical mediumship. It's
yeah,
just not, it's, and I'm just so you're always told as a medium, like, because you can get in trouble, right, for medical mediumship, and you shouldn't
mhm,
give that off. You're not a doctor. You're not this.
Mhm.
But a few weeks, like about a few months ago, I took a workshop with a lady named Libby Clark. And she's like the best trance healer in the world. She's on a Netflix documentary.
Mhm.
And I said to her, "Hey Libby, like spirit tells me things about people, like if they like are on medications, if they have this, if they," and I said, like, why would they be telling me this if they didn't want me to give it off? And
Mhm.
she said they wouldn't. And she, like myself, didn't have any training or anything on this. And then she said, because like the National Spiritual Union and like um the National Healers Association, like the National
Mhm.
Association of Spiritual Healing, the N National N A National the National Association of Spiritual, the NASH, because I'm a certified spiritual healer, right? And they have a lot of rules. And so talking to this woman, she just really inspired me to like be a pioneer and to like put myself out there. So I haven't really came out yet about my medical mediumship
Mhm.
or my energy healing. Like I can do psychic surgery. Yes, she did. Allison did call me Carla. Yeah, and I have to do relief tomorrow. So it's going to be like, but I got a new deck of cards. I'll bring them when I come next. I haven't brought these ones yet. Yeah, Allison, she phoned me. So it'll be like a month since I get to come visit. That, yeah. Tell tell Lady I say hi. I love Carla's cat, Lady. She's my best friend. Oh, that cat like really loves me, man. Oh, I really she always lays on me and purrs on me and I just
Aw.
cuz I don't have my cat, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm actually just starting to really come out about like talking to spirit is like just a little bit of what I can actually do as a medium.
Mhm.
Like, for example, last TikTok live, I did an example of a health reading. And I was sitting and I was telling the lady, like, I knew I could feel like all she drinks is pop. No wonder
Mhm.
you feel like so spirit, like, and that's another thing. Don't get scanned by Dr. Barry if there's things that you don't want to come up. Like if you're embarrassed about your hemorrhoids, she might bring them up. So if there's a health problem that's embarrassing or whatever, because I don't know what's going to come up,
Yeah.
right? So be warned, right?
She forewarned you all.
And it's not a doctor. Like, well,
Yeah.
that's not true. She was a doctor in the 1800s. She actually performed the very first C-section in South Africa where the woman and the baby survived, and she speaks through me. She's the medical doctor, but she's in spirit and I have no medical training. So
Mhm.
everything that I say, you guys follow up with a real physician. Capiche?
Yeah.
Capiche.
All
Yeah,
right.
because it's just a metaphysical approach of gaining more insight is all.
Yeah.
But with love and light, and thank you, Thunder Woman. We
Oh,
love.
you're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you all for being here, joining us on this live.
Yep. And we'll, yeah, Thursdays. Um,
Yes, Kate, she did. She did hide from being a woman. She made herself into a man.
no, she did not hide from being a woman. Women were not allowed to practice
Practice
medicine at
medicine.
that
Oh
time. So
yes.
she said, fuck you, government. I'm just going to practice medicine anyway, and I'll
Yeah.
disguise myself as a man. She's
Yeah,
my
that's what she
spirit
did.
doctor. So she had to live as a man to be over to practice medicine because
Yeah.
she like, and it's thought that people knew, but she was such a brilliant doctor that they kind of just ignored it.
Mm-hmm.
She was the
Wow.
best. She was better than
That's
any of the
awesome.
men. She was better than any of the men.
Yes. All
And
right.
what the lady said, an older lady with the pointy nose. Now, I wouldn't know if she would have had long hair because she would always had it up and hidden.
Mhm.
But Dr. James Barry had a very pointy nose, very pointy. Yep, and that's the doctor that speaks through me. So you guys will get to talk to Dr. James Barry on Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. So we'll all be there. Woohoo! You're welcome, Crafty Crow.
Oh, that was Kate that scene. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that could have the long she does have a long nose.
yeah,
So thank you everyone
yeah.
for allowing me to work as your trance medium.
All right, I'm gonna disconnect. See you later, Tiff.
Bye.
Bye.